I'm happy to announce part one of our play, Christmas Gifts.
Balthazar! Oh, Gaspar! Yeah, I was just working. Prophetic fecal formations. The poo that knew. What? That's pretty niche. Let's be honest. You were slacking off again, weren't you? Would it matter if I was? Well, we're supposed to be the three magi. We look to the skies for answers. We're supposed to have each other's backs, aren't we?
I don't think there's anything really to see. I mean, I don't think the stars particularly care about what's going on down here.
I disagree. I think there's something big afoot.
It's a big snow monster that lives in the mountains.
No, not Bigfoot. I mean, there's something happening.
Well, I don't see any evidence of that. I mean, from what I can see, tomorrow's going to be the same as today. I mean, I just don't really see that. Now the sun sets and the crater seems silent as far as I'm concerned.
Maybe you're not looking in the right places. You know, the revelation of the Creator is all around us. In the tree that stands firm against the wind, against the little plant that's struggling against the harsh environment to sprout leaves, the snow-capped mountains that blanket them with majesty, the stars that sparkle with hope in the vastness of the night sky.
The talking that comes out of one's bottom.
That's really mature. Thank you for that. Well, I think the Creator does speak if we just know how to listen and look.
I'll give it a rest, Gassy. I mean, with all that hot air, it starts to sound like that ardent idiot Melchior.
Don't be too hard on Melchior. I know he's young and impetuous, but he is passionate. And if memory serves, you once weren't so different yourself.
And I was wrong.
I don't know that you were wrong, per se.
Let's not argue.
No, you were good at what you did. You read the signs faithfully. You were a great comfort to our people.
I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, Balthazar then thought he did, but I think he was a fool. I mean, I'm not that man anymore.
But you can be that
I
man.
don't want to be. I mean, you know, how many people have I unintentionally misled? I mean, it scares me to think about it.
Look, what happened? Losing someone so close to you, that would affect anybody, and time's a great healer.
Time can go fly with the pigs. Yeah, I don't want to feel better because my pain tells me something. I mean, if there really was this supreme, fully wise, fully good, fully knowledgeable being somewhere, I mean, he could have, no, you know, he should have done something. Where was he? Gaspar, the world is a dark place, full of despair, suffering and death. It needs hope, but I'm just not convinced there is any.
Look, I'm not sure there's anything I can say.
I genuinely
Bring me
appreciate you
comfort.
not trying.
But there's got to be some hope, right? There's a reason you're still working away here.
I mean, to be honest, I've worked here my whole career. I mean, it's kind of easier to stay. What else would I do? And, you know, it's not too hard as well. You know, you just say a few good sound bites, throw in a bit of wise-sounding wisdom, and just say a load of fancy words, throw in some good news, and everyone's happy. It's pretty easy, really.
Wow. Harsh. That's just my whole life's work you're ridiculing there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I can't do this anymore. Guess I have to resign.
Look, I want to argue with you. You know, you did good work, but I can see you're not happy here.
It's nice of you to say.
It's not nice. It's true. Anyway, you have gifts to offer, metaphorically speaking, for now.
What?
Sorry, that came out a bit weird.
Well, I guess this is it. I'm going to miss you, Gaspar.
We'll stay in touch.
It's not going to be the same not being a triad though anymore, is it? At least I don't have to work with that idiot Melchior anymore. I mean, the fool thinks that the full moon is a prophetic sign. Oh, great.
There you guys are! Where have you been? Hurry, the end is rushing near! I have some great news.
Well, what is it, Melchior?
Yeah, why is it this time, Mel?
A new star has appeared in the west! This is something we've been waiting for!
I mean, are you sure it's just not some star that's appeared from behind a cloud or something?
Oh, I checked the constellation map twice! This is the sign we're waiting for! The King Star Maker is here! The King of Kings has been born in Judea! Hope is born!
That's amazing, Melchior.
Yeah, amazing. I don't know what's more amazing though, the fact you saw a star or the fact that someone's been born somewhere.
Well, you can go check yourself if you don't
I
believe
don't
me.
need to, thanks.
Well, can I go and check?
Of course!
Right.
Look, Melchior, some advice. You know, I think it's good to chew things over and think about things a little bit before making a big deal out of them. Do you remember when you had that vision about, oh, there's going to be a massive volcano that's going to destroy Persia, and it was just some smoke that was coming from the kitchen? Do you remember that time?
Oh, yes, but I figured that was the creator testing me so that I would be ready for when he actually did speak to me. And he's speaking to us right now. We're so lucky to see this
Here's the thing,
day.
how do you know he's speaking to you?
I just feel it.
You just feel it? Is that all? I mean, how do you know you're not just telling yourself you feel something?
Oh, I mean, I don't know per se, but you know, I feel it in my gut.
That sounds like indigestion.
It's not this time.
I mean, you don't doubt yourself at all.
Why waste time doubting yourself when you can trust in the creator?
I can't argue with you there. Anyway, I'm resigning.
What? You can't resign. This is the sign we've been waiting for. The King of Kings is born, the chosen one of the Creator, the one who will right the wrongs of this plane, and the one who will bring an end to death itself. We have to get on that road as soon as possible.
Look, listen to yourself just a moment. So you're saying, right, that someone has just been born, a little baby, just to clarify, a fragile little baby who is too small to even wipe its own bottom when it's done even a little poo. That little baby is going to defeat death, which has ravaged humankind since the dawn of time. There's a little bit of pressure to go on someone so young, isn't it?
It is what it is.
Great, because I thought that sounded crazy, but you've reassured me now.
I'm glad you're coming alongside.
I was gonna say, oh, thank goodness, Gaspar. I'm glad you're back. Can you please bring some sense into this silliness?
You're right, Melchior.
Excellent. Now hurry! The end is rushing near!
No, I'm not going. This is stupid. I'm staying here.
Balthazar, you have to go. We have been ordered by the Emperor, mind you, to investigate signs of the newborn King of Kings and to pay homage. Do you know what the punishment is for disobeying an order from the Emperor?
Yes, I do.
They put you in like a stagnant pool, and that like attracts like little like insects.
Thank you for reminding me that terrible things happen in this world.
Look, I think we know this isn't going to be an easy journey, but we all need each other. We need to go.
I don't see what I can bring to this. I don't think I even belong here anymore. I mean, I want to resign.
Honestly, you'd think you're going to watch an execution and see the King of Kings. Now, leave your self-pity at the door. We've got a king to find and pay homage to. Hurry, the end is rushing near!
Leave your self-pity at the door. That didn't even make sense. What does that even mean? Leave your self-pity at the door?
Look, we don't all have your gifting for words and your wisdom. We need you on this journey.
Yeah, right.
Look, this isn't going to be easy, and we just need you to come along with us.
I guess I don't have a choice, do I?
But you know, these might be the answers you've been looking for. This might be the future that you've been looking forward to. This is the sign that we've been waiting for our whole careers.
But maybe it isn't, and this is all a colossal waste of time.
But maybe it isn't. I, for one, am willing to find out. I can't wait to find out. If this is the thing that we've been waiting for, the answers we've been looking for. Yeah.
I still don't want to go.
Well, I can't argue with that. But you should come.
Well, I guess the Emperor has an order. I guess I don't have a choice.
Come on. We've got a long way to go.
Yeah, it is going to be a long way.
Keep following the star for exactly?
Until we find King of Kings, of course.
So, how do we know we've done that?
When the star stops leading us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, stars don't like stop in the sky, right? It's astronomically impossible. They always move.
Well, this one will stop.
How do we know it's going to stop? I mean, could it just be a random star?
You know, you really need to have a bit more faith, Balthazar.
Maybe you need a bit more common sense. How do you know we're not just going on some wild goose chase?
Well, at least if that were true, the King of Kings wouldn't have to see your sorry excuse for a gift. I mean, what is that? Embalming fluid?
It's myrrh. It's useful. Everybody dies,
Oh.
guaranteed to be used.
Yeah, but you don't generally want to think about that when they're a baby.
Better than slabs of gold. I mean, what's that? It's not baby friendly. I mean, crush the little kids.
He's going to be a king!
Well, not with all the pressure you're putting him under. I mean, if he lives that long anyway.
Look. Can we just all agree that frankincense is the best gift?
What? Smelly, fancy candle. I mean, that sort of gift, throwaway gift you just give to someone you don't know very well. No one cares about candles.
We all know babies love candles. And anyway, it's because he's going to be the high priest.
So I thought he was going to be a king. So he's going to be a high priest and a king? I mean, what expectations to put on someone who's just been born?
Look, mate, you're throwing stones from a house of sand here. I think, yeah, I think we need to look at ourselves a little bit.
Anyway, we're approaching this city, Jerusalem. We should stop here.
What? But the star continues on.
I mean, if the king of Judea is going to be born anywhere, it's going to be on this royal city, right? I mean,
Yeah, but the star, like, goes further.
To be fair, Melchior, he does make pretty good sense. This is the seat of King Herod, and if anyone knows where a future king is going to be born, it's probably him, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Fine, let's stop and see what we can find.
okay, now we're in a new city, so let's not draw too much attention to ourselves, okay?
Where is the one who was born, King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to pay homage.
Oh, so much for keeping a low profile.
Have you seen the King of the Jews? Have you seen the baby, little baby, King of the Jews?
disturb
Anybody?
you.
Have you seen him? No.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
Honest, Your Highness.
Judith! Who was it who said the other day that black olives were better than green ones?
Jehoash, sire. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's him. Have him killed.
Sire?
You heard me.
But what's he done wrong, sire?
Are you questioning my authority?
No, sire. I was just curious.
Let me ask you one thing, Judith. What is my name?
King Herod, sire. That's right.
Is that all? King Herod the Great.
Oh, King Herod the Great. All hail. All hail King Herod the Great.
That's right. And let me ask you one more thing, Judith. How long have I reigned over all of Judea and Englefield Green?
Long time, sire. Long time. Yeah.
33 years to be exact. And let me ask you another thing. Do you think being a king for so long and having the respect of all my subjects is easy?
I would know, sire.
No, you wouldn't, but I can tell you it's not. I've had to make a lot of sacrifices to make this throne mine. I've had to fight a war. Before I became king, I had a wife and son. They got in the way, so I had to get rid of them. The throne is mine because I made it mine. Now remember that, lest you lose your head, because when dissent rises up in the masses, it has to be squashed
Yes, sire.
quickly.
The one who was born King of the Jews. We saw his star in the east and have come to pay homage.
Who the blazes let these people in without informing me? Where are my guards? Guards!
You have them all put to death, sire?
What? We'll hire new ones! What do I pay you for?
Do you want me to do that now?
No, not now. Not now. I want you to help me attend to these guests.
Yes.
Okay? Honestly, are you stupid or something?
Excuse me, is now a bad time?
Ooh, what's that you've got there?
Well, it's frankincense.
Not you! Nobody interested in your stupid scented candles.
Exactly right.
You mean my gold?
Yes, that's talking my language. What can we do for you? Have you come to pay tribute to the king?
Oh, yes, we have.
Good, good, very good indeed.
Great, so you know where he is then?
Is this a clue? I am the king.
Well, I think he might not be understanding us.
Shut it, smelly boy! Where have you travelled from?
Oh, we've travelled far from the east. We've travelled for months.
Good, well you can leave your gifts and gold right here. Thank you very much. Have a good trip home. Thank you.
Maybe see the king?
Ahem. I am the king.
No, that's not what I see.
How dare you?
I mean, you just look a bit old.
Old? Cheek!
Your Majesty, what my friend means to say is that we're looking for a future king, one that's just been born, somewhere near here.
I mean, if you haven't, then don't worry, we can be on our way very quickly.
According to the appearance of the star, you shouldn't be more than a year old.
Judith, have I had any more children recently?
Okay, yeah, let's see. There's Alexander,
Oh yeah.
Antipater,
Uh-huh.
Astrobulus,
Uh-huh.
Slaxio.
Oh really?
Yeah. Herod Jr.
Oh,
Herod
yeah.
Jr. the second.
Yeah.
Herod Jr. the third.
Oh.
Someone have ideas or something.
Actually, that was one of my best ideas. I can tell you could always do with spare heirs to the throne. And if you forget their names, well, you've 3 in 1 chance of getting it right, haven't you? Yeah, carry on. Carry on.
There's
Keep going.
Lucas, there's Philip, there's Salome, and... Oh, yeah, no, that's it. None of them born in the last year.
Well, there you are. You heard her.
Yeah.
Now hand over the gold and bring it here.
Maybe we should give him gold.
What? But the gold is for the king.
I am the king.
We'll be with you just in a moment, Your Majesty. We just need to confer a little bit. This king seems a bit unhinged. Maybe we leave the gold here, and then we go home, and the gold will end up with the king, and eventually, how exactly? Trickle down economics.
What? Look, this guy clearly doesn't know where the King of Kings is. I say we get back on the road, following that star.
The king's not going to get anything we do.
Insolent fools! I don't see why I don't have them killed and then I just take the gold.
But that's not a war, sire.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Darn it. Yes.
Maybe we should let them go.
Let them go?
Well, if you think about it, if we let them go and they find this king they're talking about, we can find out more about that king.
He's not a king!
Sorry.
I am the only true king!
Yes, granted, yep. So, but same thing, if they find this baby, not a king, you're the only king, obviously. But if they find this baby, then we can find this baby and you can see them for yourself, right?
Yes!
Yeah.
So how should we help them on their quest? Yes.
Well, our chief priests and scribes say there's an important baby due to be born in Bethlehem. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Brilliant, Judith! Brilliant! We'll let these fools go to Bethlehem, find the child, and I, King Herod the Great, will get rid of the child and take the gold for myself. Judith! Judith, I like the way your twisted mind works.
I wasn't suggesting harming the baby. That would be pretty monstrous.
Judith, boys and girls, is this the face of a monster? Guards! Where are my guards?
You have them all killed, sire.
Or hire new ones!
Now?
No! Not now!
Sorry. I think we're probably going to go. I mean, unless...
Let me just say, I was just saying to my good servant how much I would like to meet the baby child, and I would like to pay homage to it. So if you let me know where I can find the throne-stealing urchin, do come back and tell me straight away.
Oh, absolutely, we will.
Good.
I don't think we can promise that.
Well, you will, or I'll have you. You'll never escape. Guards again. Where on earth are my guards?
Still dead.
Oh. Well, get some new ones.
Yeah.
So. So you can be on your way. But remember to come back and tell me when you find the baby.
That's right. You can count on us, Your Highness.
Again, I don't think we can promise that necessarily.
I think we'll just get going. Thank you for letting us...
Yes.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
Good, we got out of there. Look, now I think probably head home. Let's forget about the baby, right? Let's get out of here.
Are you kidding? We just got a massive lead. Bethlehem's not too far away. Our journey's almost over.
Gaspar, back me up here.
Look, while I think it would be good to get out of Jerusalem and fast, Melchior does have a point. We've come all this way and we're really close.
Look, I think we shouldn't find this baby. I don't think we should find this baby.
And why on earth would you say that?
We might put the baby in danger.
What's how?
I mean, even if we hadn't met Herod,
Herod the Great.
whatever he wants to call himself, well, yeah, it's just a lot of pressure to put on a baby. I mean, come in, give him these gifts, potentially dangerous gifts like gold, and you know, might spoil him, and the baby might be sleeping when they arrive, and you might wake up the baby and really annoy your parents. They might not be very happy to hear us. It's just not a good idea.
Where's this coming from, Balthazar?
It's just common sense. I don't see why you don't see that.
Look, Balthazar, I hate to break it to you, but this whole journey, you've just been really holding us back and just really being annoying, honestly.
I've been annoying. Gaspar, back me up here.
Well, you have been complaining quite a lot, Balthazar, and it does grate a bit.
Thanks a lot.
Balthazar. Honestly, I don't know what you add to our triad. I mean, like, if it were up to me, you would have been off the team a long time ago, but we go in threes, so we go in threes. Anyway, for this last leg of the journey, try not to be so annoying, yeah?
You don't be annoyed.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now hurry! The end is rushing near!
I hate that stupid catchphrase. You know, it's not true.
Yeah, thanks for having my back there, friends.
Look, you've got a lot to offer this whole expedition. We need you, but why aren't you helping us find this king?
I don't know whether I want to find this baby, really. I guess... either way, I just see it ending in disappointment. I mean, I don't think we'll find this child, but even if we did, it would just raise questions.
Look, maybe these are the answers you've been looking for. If even the tiniest bit of the prophecies and the signs are true, if this is the baby to save us all.
I don't think I should be here.
But you are here, and I'm glad. Come on.
Let's get this over with.
Balthazar. I'm sorry. I know I set expectations really high. And you know, it was amazing when that star stopped and everything, but I realised they weren't staying in a palace or anything.
Well, at least with the smells, your frankincense has already come in handy.
That is true.
Anyway, you don't have anything to apologise for.
No, I feel like I dragged you along. I promised you answers.
Did you feel it as well?
I don't know. What did you feel?
Well, I wasn't really sure I wanted to find this baby, to be honest. Like, where was this king when I needed him? What does this all mean? But when I looked into this child's eyes, expecting to find pain and resentment, I just felt, I saw life so fragile and but precious. It was as if I wanted his life to thrive more than anything in the world. He was, well, beautiful, I guess.
Man to man, I've got to say I've always found newborns a bit weird looking.
Not a baby. I mean, just, you know, life is precious. His life is precious. But all life is precious. I guess that's why death hurts so much, why we ache for it to end. I guess the possibility that one day that pain might end, that's what I was talking about.
I see. I did feel a deep sense of peace while we were there. Like, it was a special place to be. And I'm glad you felt that too. But it's hard to get your head around, isn't it? A little baby?
You tell that to
Saving
Melchior.
the whole world.
He's still collecting memorabilia from the sea.
And what did you think?
Well, I guess I don't know for sure. But if there is a chance, if there is a hope that this baby could really bring about an end to death, an end to suffering, that's got to be worth hoping for. I, for one, will be watching this little baby's life with interest.
Alright, well, I'm ready to go.
It's weird, wasn't it? We just met the King of Kings and the Saviour of the universe, and it all just felt so normal.
It did, didn't it?
Is there any doubt in your mind that this baby born to modest means is the future king?
No doubt at all.
Oh, Melchior, how I envy your simple-mindedness.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You too can be simple-minded.
Anyway, it's probably time we were headed home now, right?
Yes, absolutely. But first we need to stop in Jerusalem. Herod's going to be so happy to hear what we found today.
What?
You can't be serious, right?
Well, of course I am. We promised that we would go back once we found the baby. We found the baby, so why wouldn't we keep our word, right?
Because Herod is going to harm the baby?
What? Why would you do that?
Because I guess he's a king and he's threatened by the idea of another king. She said, I thought this was obvious.
Oh, I mean, he didn't say that.
Well, I mean, he didn't really need to. There were so many slips of his tongue, I thought his lower jaw was made of ice.
Nice. He seemed nice to me.
For a sociopath, maybe.
And you think he was harm a child?
Possibly. It didn't seem like he cared about much else other than his throne. Who knows what he would do?
Honestly, guys, I'm shocked. What happened to taking people at their word?
What happened to using common sense?
But Melchior, sometimes people are dishonest. You can't take them at their word. I'm not sure what would happen if we went back to Herod, but I'm sure it can't be good. I think we need to go a different way.
No. Now this is about principle. We can't go back on our word. It's the right thing to do.
You can if the alternative is murder, Melchior.
No, but we can only do what we can do. We need to leave everything else to the Creator and trust in Him to make sure, that He'll keep everything safe.
But what if the right thing to do isn't taking all that information we've just received back to the king who wants to kill the baby?
That's not our responsibility. We just need to do what we said we were going to do. We need to keep true to our word.
No. I'm not going back. I go a different route home.
Me too.
Then we part ways here. You go home your route, and I'll go mine.
So be it.
Guess what? We can't let him go. He's going to put the baby Jesus in danger.
Look, I don't think there's anything we can do. He's so stubborn and set in his ways. I think only the Creator could change his route now.
Oh wait! Melchior, aren't you going to pay attention to what the Creator has to say about any of this?
What are you talking about? I always pay attention to what the Creator has to say.
Well, you're not paying attention to that. Did he tell you to go to Herod to tell him about the baby?
Well, I mean, he didn't tell me not to.
Exactly! That's why we should stay in Bethlehem and wait for a sign from the Creator and see what he wants to do. If he sends a sign, we go back a different route.
Wait, you wanna find a room in Bethlehem in the middle of a census? Everywhere's gonna be packed.
Well, we can find a barn or somewhere. I mean, Woon and Labour managed it. I think we probably can as well. And besides, is it that you don't think the Creator can provide the sign we're looking for?
No! Let it never be known that I ever had any doubt in the Creator. Fine, we'll stay the night. I guess I'll go find a room or something.
I thought you didn't believe in signs, Balthazar.
Well, if the Creator can send a sign to direct us to the King of Kings, then who am I to doubt that he can change Melchior's wrong thinking?
And if there isn't one?
Well, we've bought some time. I for one am not letting any harm come to this baby.
Do you know, it's amazing the journey you've come on. You didn't even want to find this king in the first place.
Well, the world is full of death, despair and suffering. But I want to believe that there is hope, that light will defeat darkness, that life will defeat death. Nothing is more important than that.
I knew you'd come good. Your wisdom and your gift with words has saved something terrible from happening.
We wouldn't even got here if it wasn't for you, Gaspar. I mean, without your empathy, I wouldn't have made it. And as much as it pains me to say it, without Melchior's faith, we would have never found this baby in the first place.
You're right. Thank you, friend.
Anyway, I guess we better hurry. The end is rushing near. Let's go.
My guards come! Wait till my guards come. Speaking of which, Judith, have we replaced my guards yet?
Oh, not yet, sire.
That's unacceptable! Try harder or I'll have you executed.
It's just that the risk of execution is not quite the workplace perk that we anticipated. No one's applying, sir.
Well, that's unacceptable.
I'm sorry, sire. I'll do better.
Try harder or I'll have your head.
Sorry, sire.
And another thing. Yes, those three loons, those wise men who came in a while back with the gold and babbling about a king. Anything happened about that? I'd like to get it sorted out soon, to be honest. After all, we can't have two kings, can we?
So you keep saying, sire. It's just there hasn't been any sign of them yet. Still
Well, keep your eyes out.
yes.
When you hear from them, I want to see them.
Yeah, be honest, sire.
Judith, you can always be honest. I love to create a safe space in my court where people can share their views freely and express whatever they want without fear of retribution.
That's very good, sire. It's I just don't think they're coming back.
What? I'll have you executed!
It's not my fault, sire. I've just asked them to.
Oh. What are we going to do?
Well, no. I just think they would have come back by now. I mean, it's been over a year and Bethlehem is just a 2-hour walk away.
Hey, don't patronise me! I know how long Bethlehem is from here!
No, of course you do, sire. I just.
This is awful!
Do you need a bit of space?
What about that gold? What about all that gold?
You know what, sire? I'm just
It
gonna.
was mine!
I'm just gonna give you some space.
Hey!
And you let me know when you
What?
come down, and I'll find those guards.
What?
I'll find those guards. Yep.
Ah!
Super.
No!